Nothing beats hearing that crisp pop when you crack open a can of Coke. Well, except for taking that first ice-cold sip. But have you ever considered how that drink made its way into your hands? There are thousands of people involved in the process, from bottling to stocking shelves, from production to distribution, sales to merchandising. Each employee performs highly specialized jobs to ensure that the drinks you know and love reach the right shelf at the right time. This morning, dozens of trucks and forklifts are lined up. Courses are set, marked by cones and flags. Timers and buzzers are carefully calibrated. Later today, hundreds of associates from Coca-Cola Southwest Beverages will gather here to show off their skills and compete in the annual Truck Rodeo.
They all had to compete to be here. This is the cream of the crop coming against each other to win the final prizes.
Hector Amaya is an area director at Coca-Cola Southwest Beverages who helps plan the event.
So the Truck Rodeo is a combination of events for all 9 areas with Coca-Cola Southwest Beverages. We have a reactive tech station where the guys that go out and fix the soda machines out in the trade. Then we have fountain installers, which actually install your fountain units. And then you have a forklift operators, a pallet jack operator, which is a guy that actually builds the product when it goes on a truck. And then we have multiple truck courses going on.
The Truck Rodeo isn't just about competition. It's a chance for the associates to hone their skills, to improve safety, and to have their accomplishments recognized.
There's a lot of pride by our group. You'll see people out here that have been around 20, 30, 40 years. And so we have a lot of pride among ourselves. And so it was important that we recognize their skill sets and what they do day in and day out. It doesn't matter what we do at a higher level. It all comes down to our employees that interact with you and I at the customer level, at a vendor level. They're the ones that really make it happen. Each of the supervisors all care about their employees. They all want their own employees to win. They cheer them on.
There's a sense of competition in the air, but there's also a spirit of community. Each competitor's family members are invited to watch and participate. It's a chance for them to get an inside look at what goes into being a Coca-Cola Southwest Beverages employee.
There's some facilities, families have gotten together, they've known each other, they've grown up with each other. So you saw the kids where they were, excited about their uncle, their grandfather, their grandson, their nephew, their cousin or whoever competing. So they get a sense, having this gives them a sense of, I didn't really understand what my dad, my sister, my brother did, but now I have a better idea how much more intense it could be, how much more prideful it can be, how much of an impact that they have on the business. I would call it the #1 employee engagement event of the year. Our company has made a huge investment in them, but this is where it really comes together for us to say, thank you for what you do every day.
It's clear that the company invests a lot of resources into this day. In fact, the entire event is live-streamed across the company. Another person working behind the scenes to make it all happen is Area Director Doug Smith.
Yeah, it's been a definite challenge setting this up, from all the logistics that went into it, from the communication, the different teams that supported us, the many calls that Hector has set up for us over the last 2 months.
Doug knows what it takes to be a winner, recently winning the award for the Best Area Director at CCSWB. He also knows the support and teamwork it takes to get there.
A mentor of mine told me years ago, to be the best, you surround yourself with people that are better than you. And I feel I've done a great job with that.
Organizing an event of this magnitude is no easy feat. But Hector, Doug, and the team enjoy the payoff.
There's hundreds of hours that we have spent. There's 167 volunteers. There's about 230 employees that are competing. And then when you add their families, it's about 1,200 people that are here today. There's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of detail work. But then yesterday we started setting it up. Then you start feeling like, we're here, we made it. Today is the fun part. Today is where it all comes together and you see some kid, child, competing in a bike rodeo on the bounce houses, watching their mom and dad do well, their uncle, and then you say, man, it was really worth all the hard work.
As the day progresses, the competition heats up. Drivers maneuver around tight turns, forklift operators balance tricky loads, merchandisers race against the clock to stock bottles, and a tight game of forklift basketball unfolds.
Show them what we do. Show them what we do, baby. Fuck the Bulldogs.
At the end of the day, the winners are crowned and the prizes are handed out.
I won first place in the 5-axle truck with the rodeo competition, and I mean, there's a lot of good guys out here, and I'm happy that I came out ahead of all of them. But I was looking at some other guys and watching them perform, and I was like, man, that's fantastic. Like everything that they were doing, I was like, that's spot on, that's excellent, that's great. It's a great group, and I love these competitions because it kind of connects me to other people with other facilities, and it's one of those things where it's fun to see them again this year.
I won first place in the front installer event, which I'm very proud of. And I'm going to take this home and we're going to mount it in the office at the shop. It means a lot to me. I've learned a lot over the years, and I've learned a lot of my tricks to help me win this prize for my coworkers. You know, it's a great feeling to be in a competition like this. You know, and I'm very, very happy that the company decided to do this for us. You know, it shows their appreciation, their love for us, and that means a lot to me.
As today's events wrap up, the competitors start to head home. Some of them leave with trophies and bragging rights, but everyone walks away with a sense of camaraderie.
As parents, we do this for our kids and our family, and it was over. My heart just went overjoyed because even my stepdaughter, she's been in my life for 4 years. She just wanted to run up there. And I told my wife, no matter where I place, we already won because we're here.
And the spirit of competition lingers in the air as everyone turns their eyes to next year's competition.
Every year comes by, everybody's sharing with each other, hey, we had a great time, family had a great time. So all those things just create more excitement about the following year. So I wouldn't doubt if it doubles again next year. It's going to get bigger. If they won last year, they want to win this year. They want to win the next year. So that's what we're looking for.